Hello, welcome to Irish Football Fan TV. It's me, Paul Neal, and I'm here to bring you a new segment called the Irish News Daily, where basically I'm going to be bringing you Irish football news or news to do with Irish players or whatever it may be on a daily basis, but it might not be every day, but it'll be every kind of couple of days. If there's relative news, then we'll have this section where basically we'll have, maybe I'll do it live sometimes and we'll have little discussions and stuff like that. But mainly, I was waiting for a day where we're going to have a lot of big news. So today we did have a lot of big news, and obviously the biggest news, well, there's two really big pieces of news. But John Eustace has come in and he is going to be the replacement for Anthony Barry as Ireland's assistant coach to Stephen Kenny. Basically a job that Damien Duff has done. Then it was Anthony Barry. Now it's John Eustace. I suppose with Pundit Arena did a little bit of a who is Ireland's new assistant coach, John Eustace. Ronan Calvert, who runs the Kenny's Kids page. He has a little article over there just kind of going into who he is and what he's all about. So basically he says Eustace enjoyed a lengthy career in English football with the likes of Coventry, Watford and Derby before retiring in 2015. In 2016, he accepted his first managerial position with non-league outfit Kidderminster Harriers. There he reached the National League North playoffs in 2 consecutive seasons and was credited with transforming the club's style of play. Rival manager Dave Freckleton once described Eustace's Harriers as the non-league Barcelona, and it wasn't long until he progressed to bigger things. He was appointed QPR's assistant manager in 2018 by his former boss Stephen McLaren. Despite the slacking of McLaren, Eustace still stayed on to the same position he is in today. And then obviously he was targeted by Swansea to come in and take them over, but he did actually turn down the job, and he remains as QPR's assistant manager there, and he's quite highly thought of at the club. And a lot of the fans were kind of commenting on our post today, just saying that he's a great appointment and they're looking forward. He's very well known for his attention to detail, much like Anthony Barry, who actually was at Wigan before he went to Chelsea as well. So let's not forget that he started in the lower leagues as well before working his way up to Chelsea and being part of Frank Lampard's backroom staff before then being, I suppose, highly regarded then at that point. But that's one piece of news. And then the other piece of news is that Festy Ebosele has signed for Udinese. It was one of those where we kind of knew it was going to happen, but the club actually announced it today, and they've revealed it's a 5-year deal for Festy from Enniscorthy to Udinese. What a story that is. He has had his breakthrough season this year under Wayne Rooney at Derby County and looks to be just thriving in playing first team football and senior football. He seems to be thriving in the first team environment at Derby County, despite all their issues with their point deductions and stuff like that from their financial restrictions and so on. They are still fighting to try and survive, and Festy's been a key part of that, and Wayne Rooney's been a huge fan of his as well, which obviously is massive considering what a player Wayne Rooney was. So he tends to know what a good player is and how to get the best out of him, like he's done with other players at Derby County as well. He's really doing a great job there on a tiny budget. But Festy came in on that right hand side and he has had a brilliant season. And they're beating some good teams in and around them, and even up towards the top end of the league, despite being down near the bottom. But that's obviously just down to points deductions and so on, not through actually footballing reasons. But a huge move, Festy Ebosele. He looks like he's going to have a really bright future. He's in the Ireland under-21 squad this week. Jim Crawford has called him up. It's surprising that he probably wasn't in the senior setup, but the game against Sweden away now next week is a huge game, so he's probably more needed for that. And maybe had it been in the summer and it was less of a game to be, I suppose, looked at, then maybe he would have got a call up then. So I think that's worthwhile. But seeing how he finishes the season now, obviously James Abankwah as well has signed with Udinese, so they've gone in twice there on Irish players, and hopefully they can progress at the club. I know the club's a bit mad and they're well in with Watford. So he may end up seeing himself or James actually at Watford at some stage as well, maybe on a loan, if the Italian move doesn't go too well. But look, we're starting to see a bit of a trend here now with the Irish players going to the Italian league. We've seen Cathal Heffernan, Kevin Zeffy, James Abankwah, and now Festy. But it looks as though Festy will be going into the first team. Obviously, he's coming from a first team environment, as I said, at Derby County. So it would be great to see if he could kick on at Udinese, and we all look forward to seeing how he gets on. And we'll all be looking forward to see how he gets on with the 21s, and hopefully he can help them get another win over Sweden in the under 21s. In other news, Colin O'Brien has named his squad for the under 17 elite phase in Portugal. They've 3 games. Their first game's on Wednesday against Portugal at 3 p.m, which is live on FAI's YouTube channel. And then they have a game on Saturday, the 26th, against Finland at 11 a.m. And on Tuesday, they face Bulgaria at 3 p.m. They don't seem to be live on the FAI's YouTube channel just yet, but they are the times of the games. Then Tom Mohan actually named his under 19 squad as well for the elite phase in England, and they take on England, they take on Portugal, and they take on Armenia. The first game's on Wednesday against England. The second game on Saturday against Portugal, and the last game against Armenia is on Tuesday the 29th, and they're all 7:30 p.m. kickoffs if you want to watch them. You'll do well to get a link, maybe, if they're not on the FAI's YouTube channel. But that is all the Irish football news. We do have press conferences from this week going up on our YouTube channel. Obviously, stay in the loop as well with all our latest content. We've got League of Ireland stuff there, and we've got we're going to have previews and stuff like that coming up, obviously, with the international week and stuff like that. So if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. If you like the video, well, then give it a thumbs up, and let us know your thoughts in the comments as well. And do you like this segment? Do you not like it? And should it have been done sooner? Thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.